Hey there, Parker Reed here, and welcome to PR Media, your home for everything movies and music through my eyes. And today we have a review of a new romantic comedy, The Broken Hearts Gallery. The Broken Hearts Gallery is a 2020 romantic comedy film written and directed by Natalie Krinsky in her directorial debut. The film stars Geraldine Viswanathan, Dacre Montgomery, Utesh Umbakar, Molly Gordon, Philippa Soo, and Bernadette Peters. Selena Gomez serves as the executive producer, and the plot follows a 20-something art gallery assistant in New York City who gets dumped by her latest boyfriend and creates a pop-up space for the items of previous relationships. So going into the Broken Hearts Gallery, I thought this would just be a stereotypical rom-com, be a nice disposable release, and it'd be a fun couple hours in the theater. But I was very wrong. I wouldn't be surprised if this ends up being one of my favorite movies of 2020. The two leads in this film being Dacre Montgomery and Geraldine Viswanathan. They've got great chemistry on screen. And you might be familiar with Dacre Montgomery. He's been on shows like Stranger Things, and I like to call him, affectionately albeit, is Discount Zac Efron. And I could totally see Zac Efron playing a role like this back in the day, but he's great in the movie. He's charismatic, he's very chill, and he lets Geraldine really flex her muscles because she's the heart and soul of this film. She's kind of like an Instagram blogger, kind of come to life. She's very exaggerated, she's very bombastic, but she's great in the role and she does everything she needs to for this plot. And the supporting cast is great as well. I think casting all around is really great in the Broken Hearts Gallery, and the best thing about this movie is the heart within it. I think everyone can relate to having held on to things from previous relationships to kind of keep them around, and to have that play into this movie was something really I like to see. It's very sentimental, very sweet, very honest, and I think audiences will really resonate with it, unless you're the type of person who's never been broken up with and never had a broken heart. And in that case, good on you. And there are a few things about this movie that I didn't love. You can see plot coming a mile away. It's not going to throw any wrenches in the system. You'll probably be able to figure out every step and every plot point going through it, but that's fine. I mean, you don't need to have a revolutionary, like Inception, blow your mind experience to enjoy a movie. It's just a fun hour and 45 minutes in the theater. Geraldine is a bit too much for me sometimes. She's a bit too affluent. She's a bit too sarcastic, and I can see where that would be appealing. That's the kind of attitude that this role kind of requires, but it was a bit annoying for me. It wasn't grating or anything. It didn't take away from my enjoyment of the movie. It's just something I noticed going along the way. But back to the positive end of things, there's some great music in this movie. It's a lot of pop songs and a lot of well-placed pop songs. There's even a Billie Eilish track in here that really hits the emotional point that it's going for. So the music was really good. But there was one line of dialogue that really took me out of the film. It took the entire theater out of the film. That's unique to Wisconsin. It wasn't intentional. This movie was filmed a long time ago and edited and then released. But at one point, Dacre Montgomery's character is talking. He's talking about his grandmother, and he says this: "So I used to like spending time with my grandmother in Kenosha. It's a small town in Wisconsin." I'm shook. I was just enjoying my time in the theater. It was fun. I was eating popcorn and peanut M&Ms, and I was not thinking about the problems of the world. And all of a sudden, I had to think of Kenosha in the middle of the Broken Hearts Gallery. Thanks to Broken Hearts Gallery for totally triggering me. I mean, what are the chances of that? All the small towns in the United States, all the small towns in Wisconsin, you gotta pick Kenosha at a time like this. 2020 just won't let us have anything nice. But if you're into romantic comedies and if you're into these two lead actors, I would definitely say go out and see the Broken Hearts Gallery. It's fun, it's nothing new really, but you don't need that all the time. It's a really enjoyable experience, and I think I want to go and see it again because after I saw it, I just had the feeling like, oh my gosh, I want to escape and see this movie again, and that's how I know that I found a good one. So the rating I'm going to give this, people are going to be like, what are you talking about? Because I'm going to rate it higher than Christopher Nolan's Tenet. I enjoyed my time watching this movie more than I did that, and so the Broken Hearts Gallery gets a solid 9 out of 10 from me, and I'm definitely going to see it again, and don't be surprised when you see it on my top 10 list at the end of 2020. So have you seen the Broken Hearts Gallery only in theaters quite yet? What'd you think about it? Let me know in the comments below. My name is Parker Reed. You've been watching PR Media. Keep supporting physical media, and I'll see you next time. Thanks, guys.
Welcome to the Broken Heart Gallery. Heartbreak is the loneliest feeling in the world, and the truth is, it happens to us all.
I think you should put your penis in his vagina.
Oh, I should put my penis in his vagina.